Now comes Hacktoberfest, which is live now. Now you can uh, Hacktoberfest is like a beginner friendly open source contribution program where you can go and contribute to projects. On 4 successful PRs, you can go, you can win a T-shirt and a few stickers. Now it's not so the Hacktoberfest is not about getting a T-shirt. Yeah, it's kind of a motivation which motivates us to make open source contributions, makes us successful PR. But in the recent times, what happened this year in the year of 2020, which is really sad for our Indian deaf community, what happened is that many beginner students, they went to these big repos and they made spammy PRs. They did something like, suppose if you have a website and you have a, suppose I'm giving you an example. You have a website and you are familiar with CSS, cascading style sheet. What they did was that suppose if there is something known as there is something like height of 100% or width of 100%, they changed it to like, they made unnecessary changes, like suppose 99% or 99% height, 99% width, which makes no sense. Like if someone has kept it 100%, then it's because of some reason, right? Now what happened is that they made they made unnecessary changes to the readme files. They made unnecessary spammy PRs, which just made the lives of the maintainers of that particular repository hell, like hell, because it makes no sense. If your PRA makes no sense to the repository, to the maintainers of the repository. So I don't know why this happened. Maybe because it was promoted in a bad way. It's to me what Hacktoberfest gave me last year. I was struggling a lot. I was like, unlike many beginners, I was struggling a lot in like finding a good open source project to contribute in, and Hacktoberfest actually gave me the push, like to get started and get accelerated in this open source contribution thing. And you saw in my GitHub timeline that from October my open source contributions take a major boost, and now I have more than 1,000 contributions to open source. So all thanks to the Hacktoberfest 2019. Also look forward to participate in Hacktoberfest 2020, and I will also request you all to get started, because this has really helped me in motivate me to contribute to open source. Because the first PR which was merged by, I remember it was merged by a big open source organization named Fossesi, and I was so much glad that I was successful at contributing to such a big organization. And it's really motivating. And just go and try to make your first contribution, because if you are an open source contributor, this will not only help you to understand how things work in an organization, but it also helps you to like kind of grow your resume as well. So it has a lot of perks, and I would recommend everyone to go and contribute to open source. Go and find yourself a project and just get started with it. Yes, and please don't try to make any spammy PRs or something just to get a T-shirt at Hacktoberfest. I know there are people who texted me that can I just make some dummy PRs and you merge them. Like, why should I do that? Why should I do that? It's all about enhancing the power of open source, and not just to get a free T-shirt. So you go and explore the open source. If you feel any difficulty, reach out to me. I'm always there with you. My team is always there with you. So we are very much glad to help you in contributing to open source. We are pretty much glad and to help you in uh, contributing to like the Hacktoberfest. And if you have done really well, then definitely will win a T-shirt. That's for sure.